In Our Headphones is made possible in part by Thorntail Hard Agave. Store finder at drinkthorntail.com.
From independent music station KEXP, you're listening to In Our Headphones, a podcast about the songs that we just can't stop listening to. This is Evie Stokes, and this week I'm talking with my friend Mike Ramos. All right, Mike, you chose a new song that you want to share with us today. What you got?
Oh, today, this is actually from a group that emailed me, like cold emailed me way back in 2021. I had to dig it up, and I actually got the original email in front of me. He's like, "Hi, Mike. My brother lives in Vancouver." And was like, "Hey, you should send your new track to Mike Ramos at KEXP." So here I am. Promo action for you from London, UK. R&B flavored nostalgic jungle / D&B from some young up-and-coming Londoners doing it for themselves. Shout out 4am Kru because they put out a ton of tunes since then. And there's a new song that they just put out called Mr. Wolf. Like, first listen, I was like, yo, what is this? Because it rips. And kind of got a really cool story behind it. It kind of came at a weird time. Like, we were kind of just hitting on a little bit. Tons of great music coming out of Australia and New Zealand lately. And I had just been noticing that, whether it's electronic, whether it's like more alternative stuff, like there's just so much great music coming out of it. And this song is kind of like a little celebration, a little shout out to New Zealand, shout out to even like Maori culture, because this original, kind of one of the more famous songs by a Maori band. It was called What's the Time, Mr. Wolf by Southside of Bombay. Was in a one of the more popular movies to ever exist about Maori culture, called Once We Were Warriors, and was in that. It almost sounds like a, Maori version of like Men at Work, Land Down Under kind of thing, kind of like got that reggae like vibe, that bounce to it. And this 4am Kru version is just like a super old school, just like, breaks, jungleized version of it that just hits just right. And is so perfect for, I kind of do a thing on my show, like I said, keeping the energy high. I, first couple hours kind of like bring it up, and kind of culminates at 3 a.m., do a thing called D&B at 3. I do a little mini mix, 20 to 30 minutes or so of some of my favorite, latest and greatest drum and bass jungle cuts. And this is just absolutely perfect for that, right in the vein of that, kind of ties everything together, even in the bigger picture of things, perfect for a jungle drum and bass song in the middle of a variety show, which is where you can hear all sorts of stuff from all over the place. And it's kind of cool, the 4am Kru. It's perfect for my 3am crew, all my 3am listeners worldwide that, tap in with me every week. Just that perfect old school, mid-90s kind of just London prime years jungle stuff, that you would hear on. It's not quite as dark as like, your metalheads type stuff, but just like that classic sound, just amens and think breaks and that good stuff, and that heavy wompy bass goodness that they throw in here.
So it looks like they have a record that came out late last year called Incognito Rhythm. And some of these songs that are on here, it looks like they've been singles over the years. Yes,
like I said, they've been putting out just a steady stream of singles since, they first popped up on my radar in 2021 when they sent me that. And this is just a great collection of them. There's a few of these, like this High Time one. Another excellent sample, that Incognito Rhythm, the title track.
Cutting through the jungle in an all black fitted hat, low incognito living. Cutting through the jungle in an
piano's raining down. A lot of great just like retro sounds just done like just so right, and just kind of, it's really cool when you get some of these newer takes on the older sounds with like newer technology, because you're even seeing, I think, on Bandcamp and stuff, I see a lot of times some of these older producers from way back in the day, the 90s producers are, kind of going back and be like, what, this is kind of how I was hearing this track when I was trying to make it, but with the technology available, wasn't necessary, this is the best I could do. Now it's like, they kind of beef it up a little bit, make it sound closer to what they had in their head and, at the beginning. And and seeing some pretty cool stuff. But yeah. And yeah, a lot of great other artists that are kind of doing that same kind of stuff. There's another Unglued, this guy, he's putting out like a 3-part EP where it's past, present, and future. And, where he just released the past one where it's, the old school one. He's going to do like a present that's current, then kind of a future that's like a reimagining of it. But yeah, just a lot of great, kind of, future retro blends of stuff going on in that whole genre. And a lot of genres around that right now.
Cool. Well, let's listen to it. This is 4am Kru's Mr. Wolf.
4 a.m. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. We need a nice selector.
You can listen to all the music featured on In Our Headphones by following our In Our Headphones playlists, available on both Spotify and YouTube. KEXP is an independent, nonprofit radio station and arts organization. This podcast, along with all of our programming, is made possible because of the generous support of our listeners. If you'd like to make a gift to KEXP, you can do so at kexp.org. And if you enjoy In Our Headphones, please write us a review wherever you get your podcasts. In Our Headphones is hosted by me, Evie Stokes, and produced by Lilly Anna Fowler. Audio was mastered by William Myers. Serafima Healy provided production support, and our associate editorial director is Dusty Henry. Our theme song is Gospel for a New Century by Eve Toomer. If you have feedback, you can reach us at headphones@kexp.org.